Next guests are three of the most glamorous women in showbiz. Now you're cooking. One is a former Bond girl who has starred in everything from Indiana Jones to Waking the Dead. Another came to our attention while playing a priest sister in Ballykissangel, not to mention a crime-solving detective in Trial and Retribution. While the last one was in show bands before she became a receptionist in the clinic. And now they're all in the clinic, so would you please welcome Alison Doody, Victoria Smurfit and Amy Huberman, ladies and gentlemen. Beauties and the Beast. Yeah. Let's get on with business, shall we? Well, how are you all? Good, good, good.
We're good.
Very happy. We're in a line-up kissing Tubridy.
Yeah. Well, happened all during my teens as well. It's extraordinary. And here you are tonight. Alison Doody, back on our screens at last. It's good to see you again.
Thank you.
You know, back to my teenager. You know, View to a Kill was the Bond movie that you starred in once upon a time.
Roger Moore.
With Roger Moore. How much fun?
Great fun. A real gentleman.
Was he?
Fantastic, yeah. And Grace Jones.
Grace Jones.
Christopher Walken. Endless.
Yeah, because it was one of those kind of fun films with Paris, and you were in the horsey gear, weren't you?
I was in the horsey gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that?
Only too well. And, did you get on well with Roger Moore? I presume it was all very professional.
Very, very professional, yeah. He's a good friend.
Oh, still?
He is, yeah.
Because he does a lot of work with UNICEF and that sort of thing. So
he does. He's charming. He's a good man.
Do you know what? With the permission of the other panelists, so to speak, I'd like to just see a clip of Alison in View to a Kill. Would that be okay with you?
I'd like to see that.
Just to remind us. That's all. It's not for anything else. Just a quick reminder.
Welcome, sir. I'm Jenny Flex.
Of course you are.
I'll call a porter.
Oh, that won't be necessary. My man will take care of it.
Let me show you to your room.
Thank you.
Oh, my dear, I take it you spend quite a lot of time in the saddle.
Yes, I love an early morning ride.
Oh, I'm an early riser myself. Come along, Tibbet. Stop wheezing.
Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous.
You are so bold.
I know.
Did you like the walk?
Yes, I did. I was very impressed by that.
I could not walk in those boots. I could not walk in those boots.
But you made a good effort on that night. Amy Huberman, you found yourself a place to get married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Where is it?
It's in Leitrim.
Yes, great.
Lochrain Castle. Everyone was asking us why we picked Leitrim, as if so it wasn't the actual location rather than the county.
Why? No, that's everyone in Dublin 4 is asking. Oh my God, Leitrim. Oh my God, I can't believe you're getting married in Leitrim.
I know. Well, the place is gorgeous. So as soon as we saw it, it kind of ticked all our boxes. So that's the main thing. We've known for a while, but we just kept saying we didn't know.
So you decided to tell everyone just to get so that you're not
just so it's not a big build-up. We were like, okay, whoever's asked, we'll just say it, and then it's done.
It must be really annoying when people ask you questions about your wedding. What's the dress like?
Stop! I don't have a dress. I don't know.
What's the dress?
I don't have a dress.
What?
No.
When are you getting married?
Next July.
Where's the dress?
I'm sure it's somewhere, but I've got loads of time.
Have you thought about it?
Of course I've thought about it, but this is horrible. You're grilling.
I'm not grilling you. Come on, it's over a wedding dress.
Yeah, before we came out, like if you ask, I'll just say I'm shaving my head and wearing shorts.
Did you get that? She's shaving her head and wearing shorts. Quick, call the papers. But are you gonna go for a traditional white dress and all that?
I don't know if it'll be white. Yeah, it'll be I guess a traditional wedding dress of sorts. But I can't say. Even if I did know, I can't. You know,
I'm just
girls
being
kind of
mean.
have to keep that a secret anyway till the day.
And
you are being mean.
Is Brian being like all Irish men and being very hands-on with the arrangements?
Actually, the two of us have been quite relaxed with it. I get freaked out when people go, what are this week's updates? I don't know how much you're supposed to be doing on a weekly basis this far in advance. Not a huge amount. We keep going, well, we're still getting married.
So you're quite cool about it, so then. It'll happen.
It'll be fine.
There'll be an aisle and confetti. It'll be fine. That's all you want.
Yeah,
Victoria, I'll move off because I can feel the squirm. Victoria, you know that you can feel one sometimes from a distance. It happens to me in lift on occasions when I get in and I go, ugh. Victoria Smurfit, of course, you're back in Ireland a little while now, but you know you were working away in Trial and Retribution. So why come back? Why come back home?
Well, I came back home. What sort of triggered it was I I was in the middle of arresting somebody and had to go off to a photo shoot, and I turned up at the photo shoot, and can we turn the heat off? They said the aircon's on. I said, oh. And it suddenly occurred to me the last time I was this hot and warm, I was pregnant, and I went, oh. So I left the photo shoot in a bit of a panic and said I had a driver bringing me back to work just to make sure I got back. There were a lot more people to arrest that day. And I said, can we go via chemist? And he says, well, it's all in the Asda. I said, great, we'll go into Asda. Popped into Asda, and I was desperately trying to wait. I got to the desk, and I was about to ask for a pregnancy test, and this woman goes up, oh, I love Ballycasangel, you were so... I was like, okay, great, thank you very much, that's great. And I was trying to signal pregnancy test over her shoulder, which is very difficult, because... but eventually I had to say, that's very kind, do you mind? Could you help me buy a pregnancy test? She goes, oh yeah, Ballycasangel go and these pregnancy tests. And, you know, so it was when I realised that I was having... very luckily having my third child that I thought, right, I want to get home and the best show. I'm so lucky because I got to get on the best show on Irish TV.
Which was The Clinic.
Yeah.
So you had your third child, Flynn, is it?
Yeah,
that's
Flynn.
9 months ago.
10 months ago now, and he's just taken his first steps. It's ridiculous.
You've 2 others?
Yeah, I've got 2 girls.
How
One
old
girl's
are
Evie's just started school. She's just shy of 5, and Ridley Bell is resplendent in potty training.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's messy. That's like having a puppy in the kitchen.
Well, yes, it is. But, you know, the pride is so extraordinary.
Yeah.
Look what I did. It's just fabulous.
Feces.
So,
no, but you know what I mean? You're so happy that they did it.
I wasn't going to go there. I wasn't going to spell it out.
I used the scientific terminology. It's polite. You know what I mean? It could have been really rude. Couldn't I, Alison?
You could have.
Did you?